What's up YouTube, you have 4772 here coming to you guys with a very special update. I'm going to be talking about my experiences at my first Starcity Open in Richmond. My first Starcity event, and for those of you who are kind of like skeptical about like thinking like you're not good enough or something, you should definitely still go. I don't think I'm very good at Magic either, but I still went and I had a blast. I went three. Technically, I went 2-3-1, but realistically, if I had stayed, I wouldn't have had to drop. I didn't have to, but I dropped to my last opponent just because he was just gonna stay for the remainder of the event, and I was just gonna go home. Since I wasn't in contention for top 32 anymore, which for those of you who don't know is like uh, the lowest rank that Cersei's gonna pay out for. So I mean, it wasn't that bad. It would have been nice, but like first event 3-2-1 or yeah 3-2-1 is not that bad. So I did run. Ooh, that's part of sideboard, but I did run Cobblade, and it was really good. I learned a lot about the deck, and definitely gonna make some changes to adapt towards other decks. I'll go ahead and just give you guys like the lowdown. But I did meet a lot of cool people like Shaheen Surani, Alian Chazi, and for those of you who do know, Tim Piskowski. Yeah, I saw him too. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And I did get a free T-shirt from my local game shop just to represent the game shop. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and do the lowdown of all the matches. Game 1, I got paired against a Twin Blade deck, and I was still really surprised to see that deck being like still an archetype. I was just like he when he dropped the red man, I was just like Twin Blade. But I just didn't know that the deck was still being played. But he did get me game 1 with Sword of Feast and War and Peace, which I was completely unprepared for. Game 2 actually went to turns, and I killed him on turn 3 with Gideon and Colonnades, which was really good. So we drew. Not the best start of the day, but definitely not the worst. So started the day off with a draw. Game 2, or round 2, I got paired up against Blue-Red Splinter Twin, and I got wrecked in that matchup. It was just like not cool. He was running like 3 Infernal Titans or something crazy like that. And for those of you who don't know, Infernal Titan is really good against Cobblade, and I lost. So nothing much to say there. He 2-0'd me. Let's see. I'm actually just looking at these Jim Raynor kind of notes here because that's where I put my life counter. Woo, go StarCraft 2. Game 3, I got paired up against White-Black mid-range, and I lost game 1. Game 2 and 3, I just had like the nuts hand against him. Like game 3, I popped like 3 timely reinforcements. Game 2, I had like turn 1 Preordain, turn 3 Squadron Hawk, turn 3 timely reinforcements, turn 4 Day or Emeria. Like I had that option. It was really good. Game 4 or round 4, I got paired up against Blue-Black Control. It wasn't really the Nationals list. The Nationals list I think is pretty good, but it was kind of the Nationals list, like tweaked a little bit. I opened game 1. He got stuck on 4 lands, and I tech edged one of his lands to set him back, and he didn't draw another land for like 4 turns, which was really good for me. Game 3. I got stuck on some lands, but I opened with 2 Day of Judgments in my hand, and I drew into the 3rd one like my first and second turn, and he was just like he played Liliana 2 for a Titan, dropped the Titan because I had like no board presence, and I was just like, okay, Day of Judgment, and then killed Liliana with like Colonnade, and he tapped 7 mana. I was like, oh crap, that's a Karn, that's not good for me. Turned out it was a Sheoldred, and I was like, okay. And My turn, Day Adjustment. And he dropped the second Titan, and I played Day Judgment. And he was just like, what the hell? And I was just like, yeah. So I beat him pretty easy. And he wasn't the greatest of players either. Like, he was just like blue black controller. I don't know if you guys know this, but like you need to space out your discards so you constantly know what's in your opponent's hand. He was just like Inquisition, like turn 1 Inquisition, turn 2 Inquisition, like turn 3 like Despise. Like, you never do that unless there's a immediate threat in your opponent's hand that you need to take care of. So and there was no threat in my hand, so yeah, game 5 I played against Mirror. My opponent was really good, and he beat me. So not much to say. He got me 2-0, and yeah, he was just a really good player, and he ran O-rings, which is really good in the Mirror, and I think I'm gonna start running 2 O-rings. I think my removal package is gonna be 2 O-rings, 3 dismembers, and 2 instant rolls now. So we'll find a way to fit all that in. And game 6, obviously I played against like some weenie version, it was white weenie, and I beat him. Not much to say. I beat him game 1. He got me to 4, and then I stabilized with like timely reinforcements, and then I beat him. I didn't actually beat him game 2. Game 1 took literally like 30 something minutes. We were at 17 minutes going into game 2, and sideboarded, normally, and then we went to turns, and game 2 he just couldn't finish me off. But I did give him the win. I was just like, dude, I'm about to go. You can just have the win. And so he thanked me, and I was just like, yeah, I'm about to, just whatever. Like, good luck in the tournament. So that was pretty much my lowdown for Caw-Blade. I really like the deck. I learned a lot about it, and I'm definitely going to make a lot of changes to it. And for those of you who don't know, I mean, if you pay attention to Nationals, there were 2 Ashra Mages and like 3 of the 75 Caw-Blade lists, and I did not like that. Like, I played it today, and it was just not as good. So I think I'm going to take those out. Maybe put in like a Revoke Resistance or something, because I did see like O-rings and stuff. But yep, I do apologize for not getting footage, because they're just picky about that, and I'll have my 3 trick confirmations in a separate video. So, YouTube, as always, rate, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to hit me up for some games, I'm fairly decent at Magic. I'm not like the best, but I like to play on Cockatrice and maybe Magic Workstation when I do get a PC. And yep, peace out.